talking about Nnamdi Kanu, it has to do with our security. Now, Nnamdi Kanu has been incarcerated for quite a long time. We actually, our position is that the law should take its turn, but the law, the court have released him. The court have released him, and we in OHANAEZE NNAMDI feel that there is no justifiable reason whatsoever to still keep him in prison when he has been released. So that is why we think he should be released. And in fact, it's a problem to us when he's not released, because the young people who actually support him, there's no doubt about it that Nnamdi Kanu has a lot of support from younger people in this country. I mean, especially in our area, who feel that they are not getting what they should get in Nigeria. But we have been telling them that things were doing well, that when they look at the aggregate, Igbos have done well in terms of business, in terms of economy and so on. So if Nnamdi Kanu is reduced, it's going to reduce the problems we have in the security problem in the southeast. And it is my intention to organize what I call security summit. Peace summit. I want to have a peace summit. A peace summit where OHANAEZE will invite all the groups that are agitating for one thing or the other. Then make them to embrace peace, so that they stop killing and murdering people. And we can't organize a peace summit if Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention, because it will not work. And especially when his case has been examined by the court of the land, and the court have said that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. So it is the view of OHANAEZE NNAMDI, an appeal we're making to Buhari to give us that gift of releasing Nnamdi Kanu before the other. Then make them to embrace peace, so that they stop killing and murdering people. And we can't organize a peace summit if Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention, because it will not work. And especially when his case has been examined by the court of the land, and the court have said that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. So it is the view of OHANAEZE NNAMDI, an appeal we're making to Buhari to give us that gift of releasing Nnamdi Kanu before he leaves, before the expiration of his 29th of May.
You see that? That was then he prayed to Buhari to release of MAZI NNAMDI KANU. Buhari did not do it. Now is Solombo again. So he come out again of releasing of MAZI NNAMDI KANU again. Releasing of this one is Amadu Bello. All the leaders are seeking for Nnamdi Kanu release.
Even under attack in the present Nigeria.
Yes.
Who is attacking them?
The federal government is attacking them.
Tell me.
Okay. The Southeast geopolitical zone was destabilized by Abuja. Well, it started with police stations being attacked. Go to some place like Imo State, they attack the police station. The military this thing is that of the obedience, they are just minutes away. Other military formations are there. They sack the prison. Nobody will do anything. All over the east.
Who was sacking the prisons, attacking the police stations?
Those people who were organized to attack those police stations and prisons were releasing prisons. That was where it started.
IPOB?
No, I'm not saying IPOB. I said those thugs who were attacking were doing those things. But the central point I'm making is that you can't have a government in place and they sack a police station today, no defense, They sack a second one tomorrow, no defense. They sack 10 police stations in the state, no defense.
Chief, you are even,
This thing
who was
happened before.
attacking the police stations? Is it IPOD?
You asked me that question. I
Oh,
said
yes,
no. I don't attribute those attacks to them. The people who should have answered their question are the government functionaries who had the means and the wherewithal to counter those attacks. But that was leading to answering your question, the destabilization of.
Yes, wise man. The wise elders. You can't put talk for his mouth and expect him to answer you the question the way you want it. That is the wise elder. Right? He said no. He asked him, is it IPOP? He said no. He asked him, is it Asian security? He said no. And that question you should ask the Nigerian authority, because they're supposed to know who is attacking the police station by now. They're supposed to know exactly who is that. No line say it's airport, no line say it's this one, but they're supposed to know. They can't say Nigerian authority that attacking Nigerian police to now Nigerian authority we don't know who is that are doing it. So they are the one in position to answer that question. So that is what he said.
That is your political zone. Okay. Now, when Buhari was military head of state, organized with some ex-Israeli security agents to go and kidnap Umar Diko in London and bring him back to this country. They kidnapped Umar Diko, they took him to Stansted Airport, they created him, dropped him, but the Scotland Yard Police Department, they found out and released the man. 2 years later, when he became civilian head of state, he went to Kenya and seized Nnamdi Kanu and brought him back here. That is at the heart of the instability in the country now. The Supreme Court has said, release this man. The Supreme Court is the highest judicial authority. If you release Nnamdi Kanu today, I tell you, chances of peace returning will be 90%. Why? A lot of the disorder you see in the Southeast zone now is tied to sit at home.
Who ordered sit at home in the first place?
Oh, when it started,
Yeah.
when it started, it was Apple. Initially, at that time, nobody was forced to sit at home. People did it willingly, who liked. If you didn't like, you went your way, nobody disturbed you. Now, you have multiple voices ordering sit at homes. There's one fellow who is in Finland,
Simon Epa.
he orders sit at home. Sometimes say people should buy food stuff and stay indoors for 2 weeks. Such ridiculous things. There are all kinds of names, some of them nicknames, ordering sit at home, sit at home, sit at home.
We accusing Nnamdi Kanu of instigating the crisis and the instability in the southeast.
Then if you want to do that, you have the freedom to do that. You have the freedom to accuse any other person you like, but I'm not going to be party to that kind of antipathy. That's not the way I function. I'm telling you, ask me a question, and I'm answering, Abuja destabilized the Southeast zone. They can stabilize it again by releasing this man who is Supreme Court said
He was released before. Did that bring peace to the southeast?
After he was released, what happened?
What happened?
They went to his father's house and sacked the place, killed people and destroyed the whole place.
Before the father's house was sacked, what happened?
I don't know what happened. Tell me what happened. I'm not a tape recorder.
Because you live in the southeast. You are a village man.
I don't live in Abia State.
But you
and whatever is in the news, if you are in Scotland, you will see it, you will know it. If you are in South Africa, if you are in Bermuda, you will still know. So you will also know that.
I know Chuksule Gunam is a village man.
Yes, I am a village man.
He lives in the village.
I do.
Do you understand what goes on in the southeast?
I understand what goes on in my village.
Your ears are on the ground.
Your ears are also on the ground. Are they not? Yeah, ears are also on the ground.
So Tinubu releasing Nnamdi Kanu now. That is what you are saying.
Yes, because people who have similar charges like himself have been released. So whether he's in freedom back to the US, this other guy has been here there is in freedom and do his whatever is his business in up in Nigeria. And this man, the Supreme Court has said release this man. So you have got to be told why they think that this man cannot be released. And let me make a final point. Why I'm saying this is I believe that
They say this man cannot release his wickedness and hate. Because some people who just hate Nnamdi Kanu for just nothing sake are so many there who don't even want him to be released. So there will be the one bat mouthing, telling Turumbu or whosoever that is there all these impossibilities. That Nnamdi Kanu is this, a bad man, is a evil man, is this, is that. But you don't have no one evidence to say, okay, look, this is what he does. At least show us one evidence or video what Nnamdi Kanu have done. Nnamdi Kanu broadcast things. Doesn't mean when he said those things, he now go ahead, tell people to go and do that. Nnamdi Kanu have never given order for people to go and destroy property, to do all those things. But he broadcasts, which is he have to broadcast. But he did not send anybody to go and commit any crime. But his haters are the one pushing fire. You can even hear the haters. Some people will say, I'm going to smoke him out. And they succeed smoking him out. All these are his haters. So the haters of Nnamdi Kanu are the one don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. The haters of Nnamdi Kanu are the one are still keeping Nnamdi Kanu where he is. Doesn't mean if Nnamdi Kanu come out today, they are going to be a trouble. They all know if Nnamdi Kanu come out today, there will be a peace in the southeast. But the haters don't want that. They will say, Nnamdi Kanu is killing Igbos. Nnamdi Kanu is killing Igbos. That is what the haters, the haters always said. He's killing his people. He's killing his people. Can you show one evidence? Because bad people take advantage of the situation. And going ahead of destroying this, destroying that, come from when they hold Nnamdi Kanu. So release the man so that all these things will stop. Release the man so that we will now know the truth, where the thing is coming from. You don't want to release him. The trouble in the side, did it stop? No. The agitation of the Biafra, did it stop? No. It's even getting worse. That is why it's now entering the hands of Simon Ekpa. And Simon Ekpa is even deadly than Nnamdi Kanu. Do you think that if you hold Nnamdi Kanu there, what Simon Ekpa is going to do? It will surprise all of you. All of you. You may think, say, okay, you can go and kidnap him easy and come. It's not going to be easy for you to kidnap Simon Ekpa the way Nnamdi Kanu is. Because Simon Ekpa will learn the lesson from Nnamdi Kanu. Mistakes that Nnamdi Kanu makes. that make you people get him. He will not make those mistakes. He will just hang for that. He will be hitting you people. He will hang for. He will be hitting you people like a snake. So the only thing to even stop Simon Ekpa is to release Nnamdi Kanu. The only thing to even defeat Simon Ekpa is to release Nnamdi Kanu. If you want defeat Simon Ekpa, release Nnamdi Kanu so that we will know where Simon Ekpa stands from, which side Simon Ekpa stands. Because Simon Ekpa, if Nnamdi Kanu did not come out, Simon Ekpa is not going to back down. Maybe Simon Ekpa is doing his own thing. He's not doing it with Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody know. But if Nnamdi Kanu come out, we go know. Nnamdi Kanu come out, Nnamdi Kanu will say, oh, I don't want anything again. I want to be my own. I want to rest. We go know. Whether Simon Ekpa will say, no, okay, I am the one now in charge. We go know. We cannot know where Simon Ekpa stands. But right now, we don't know where Simon Ekpa stands, whether it's about Ndi Igbo or whether it's about releasing Nnamdi Kanu or whether he have his own case to solve with the Nigerian government. We never know. So the only thing to defeat Simon Ekpa is to release MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, to give him freedom. Just release him. Knows that, oh, this MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. Give him freedom. Give him freedom. You will see that Simon Ekpa, you will defeat him. You will defeat him. Because he is going to become powerless. When he want to say, let him overthrow, come begin to do all those things. We cannot know, say, okay, now Simon Ekpa, you want to disrespect our leader. We are the one that we will face Simon Ekpa and stop Simon Ekpa. Because no, if anybody, those people are refusing to the reason why everybody is listening to Simon Ekpa, because Nnamdi Kanu is not there. And Simon Ekpa can be deadly more than Nnamdi Kanu. But if last now Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu is out, Nnamdi Kanu say there is peace. Who is going to go and do something wrong? Who is going to go and follow Simon Ekpa? Okay, then we cannot know. We cannot know who is the leader. But I don't think Nigeria government really want peace in Igbo land. Everything that is happening in Igbo land is sweeting them. It's sweeting them. If they want peace, they know what they can do. The release of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is how you can defeat Simon Ekpa. With talking for man, he's doing this, he's doing that, telling you looking for a way to go and take him from where he is come, is not going to be the thing. Defeating him is to be friend with MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, releasing MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. It's how you can defeat Simon Ekpa. Because if Simon Ekpa disrespects MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, we as the citizen, we go tell Simon Ekpa say, na what MAZI Nnamdi Kanu say we will follow. If MAZI Nnamdi Kanu decides say, back down, who back down? Everybody will back down. You see that? All the supporters of Simon Ekpa now because after all, if you don't support Simon Ekpa, say Simon Ekpa is doing wrong. Okay, if Simon Ekpa is not doing what he's going to do, how did MAZI Nnamdi Kanu will take come out? How? There will be no anybody na Igbo to protect Igbo land against all these people. All these people that are hiding inside, talking, say, oh, they are killing Igbo, they are killing Igbo, but deep in them, they are happy what is happening. Because how there will be peace in an Igbo while there is no peace in Ogwausa. So I don't understand. Release MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. That is what we stand for. And every Monday is going to be release MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. I sit at home is back in Igbo land. That is how we're going to be doing release MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Release MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. So if you are support of this movement, follow the channel, like, share, drop comment, so that the video, YouTube can be able to share the video, so that so many people can be able to reach with it, so that we create awareness for the releases of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. That is what we are fighting for. So guys, hit that subscribe, like, and comment. We're going to see you on our next one. Peace.